get to hear me now. If you get to hear me now.
Hello and welcome back to the next episode of Stonehearth. It's been a while since I've posted on from the first episode, but just to catch up on things, in the last episode we made ourselves a carpenter, and we made a weaver, and we got some farming going. On this episode I want to try and concentrate on getting up the stonemason and maybe the trapper as well. We've got the infrastructure started off, so let's get going on this. I'm going to take away some of these trees. I've been looking at the layout and I don't think I need these trees. I want to try and build the town around the square here, so I need to excavate these trees. I can always add them back later on, so let's get rid of some of these trees. I don't like to get rid of them, but for now they've got to go. I also don't like, could have built a road in here and it's cutting off. I don't like that, but we'll live with it. It's no big deal. It'll probably irritate me later on. Over here at some point I want to use this area for keeping livestock in, and maybe have the farmland around here, and then build the town up this way, and then burrow into the hills to do some mining and things like that. So what I wanted to start doing next is take this area here and start building up the mason. And hang on, because if we look at our inventory, what have we got? One update. There we go. That's cool. Excellent. So Leah, what are you? Oh boy. Okay, we're going to keep you probably as a farmer, I think. Yeah. And the traits are, this halfling keeps mumbling about some sort of secret bunny god. Okay. Sleeping eternally. What's that about? I'm sure we'll find out. Okay, so now we've got this cut down. I prefer to make my own houses rather than go with the design ones, because I find I can make more space. So for the we're going to do the mason around here. So with the mason we'll have a wooden floor, so a pattern for that. And let's say build it from about here and go this way, and then just have a little bit of maybe a sleeping area here. Hang on, let's do that. Okay, and then for the walls, let's go with this there. Let's just change the view, and then we'll fit a door in. What have we got? A mason. I think for a mason we'll have a wooden door. Makes it look sturdy. And so look at the windows. Now I tend to build my windows a little bit higher than sun, because I normally have a foot, like a skirt around the bottom of the house, and I realised the other day that when I made the skirt and made the windows lower, people could walk through and get inside. So I've changed that. I like to add lots of windows because it also gets my craftsmen to level up quicker. And we've got plenty of wood anyway. Lots of wood. Okay, so let's look at the exterior. So we want some wooden wall lanterns. I like to have light inside as well as out. So let's add some lanterns. I do a little bit of overkill on that. Let's have a lantern here, here. I'd prefer it if the lanterns actually gave a little bit more light radius, but Where are we? We're looking for a weaver. We want the stonemason. That's why we haven't got a stonemason. Oh, hang on. Okay. Let's get you. Oh, you've seen it. Okay. Deal with it. In the meantime, let's get the craftsman to make that. We need stone. Great. Can we mine the stone? Yes. Excellent. Let's come on, you can handle this. Come on, here we go. Right, now we've got some stone so we can get the masons building up and running. At this rate, we're going to need to get our healer running as well because his health is looking a little bit low. Okay, great. I'm sleeping on our job again. So, let's have a look. You are making the hammer. Excellent. So, let's get ourselves a new worker. So, that one looks pretty good. I'll go with that one. Let's change your job and we'll turn you into the mason. And now we can come back up to here and carry on building. Can't do it until you picked up your mason. So, there we go. Try that again. And we want the carpenter, mason's workbench. So, let's put that there. For now, that'll do. Also, inside, I'd like to have a comfy bed. Let's tuck you down here. And can we make some wooden shelves? That's handy. So a shelf there, and a shelf there, and a shelf there. Because you can put things in this. They haven't got to keep running. Although the stockpile isn't far away, you can use that for close storage. And now around the base of this, I'm going to have these bricks. Zoom in here and get this design here. There we go. Come around this side. Nearly there. And how about some making it look nice? Let's have that. I think I've done it again. I think I've made the windows too low. I do that all the time. Okay, that will do for that. Can we get the carpenter? Ideal, that's what I want. There. No, higher up. There, okay. Now for the roof, we could go with, yeah, I like that. And then let's add a couple of extra windows here and here. 1, 2, and then And then maybe some flowers there. And then a window just there. Excellent. Let's finish that one off. Yes, set yourself to it, guys. When you wake up. Okay. So if we speed this up a little bit and get this underway. What have we got here? Simple wooden chairs. We'll make it, oh yeah, I think I'll accept that. And we want 5 simple wooden chairs because I like the idea of a stone wall. Simple wooden chair, please. I hope I can make a simple wooden chair. Yeah, I need 5. We do 6. And let's bring that up the build queue quickly. There we go. So if you get that done, that means in a couple of days' time we'll have a mall which we can give to our, what's it called? K. So just have a little bit more damage out in combat. Okay, let's keep these guys running a bit faster again. I often find that when these guys are building, sometimes they leave ladders lying around, and I've noticed in a couple of my other game sessions while I'm doing this game that if you have windows high up, sometimes they can't get to them. They build them or last, and the windows below are completed first, and they can't get the ladders into place. It's an annoying little bug, and I've tried to find ways around that, but I haven't achieved it much. I find that if I put them in a place where the snow, not the snow, the flower pots are, it tends to cause problems, which is why I built them out of the way of the flower boxes. Okay, so yes and no, we need more net wealth. Maybe tomorrow. So if we have the mason here, I think we may start getting a road in around here then, and then maybe here we might put in the healer. I could do with a healer. I was going to put a trapper in here, but I think these trees are going to go, and we might build the trapper over this side later on, because we're going to need some leather, especially if I want to get an archer and some leather and some armor into the game. So okay, this is coming along pretty quick. What is your... I'd like to know what your stats are. Are you naturally lazy? Oh, okay. Okay, the chairs are being built. Okay, we're okay with the chairs. Let's bring this back down to normal speed. And inside now we have... we can get the stonemason's table. Excellent. So if we look at the stonemason, we need that. So we'll have that. I think we'll have one of those, and we'll build one of those. And I'd like to build some... I haven't got a lot of stones. I don't think I'll build that yet. So is this completed? I don't think it is, surely. No, so I'm missing something. What do I need more of? Can't be wood. We've got loads of wood. Oh no, they're back at it again. I need to take these beds out and replace these beds with comfy ones now that my carpenter can build better beds. So let's get this sped up a little bit more. Oh, I think I know what it might be. We may be out of the flowers. Let's get some flowers done. There we go. Maybe see if I can see any more flowers. Yep, there's flowers here. I don't like exploring too far away from the town, especially early on, because let's bring this down to speed. You can end up being caught out. So what is this? 10 simple wooden chairs, and I'll get 2 bronze breastplates. I will go with that. Back in 2 days. I suggest you get working. We need 10 simple wooden chairs. So craft that, and we'll bring that up here. Oops, try that again. There we go. What are we missing out here? Frostnap. Yeah, we need to find some frostnap. I think they are frostnap. Bright bell. Where are the frostnaps? Silkweeds. Don't think I can see any. Bright bells. Bright bells. No frostnap. This could be a problem. Bright bell. Okay, well, can I plant any yet? No, that's the next level. No. Not a problem, not a problem. We will get there. So in the meantime, let's start looking at getting some more stone. I didn't want to do that. So let's try that again. No. Let's take that. That's better. Please don't mind that. I don't want you to do. Oh. Okay. I didn't mean to do that. Never mind. I suppose I can make that into something later on. Now you guys can't get out. Okay. Can I fill these things in? I'm sure I can. Okay. I want to build a road. I will make it out of this, and I want... So let's bring this in closer. Do that. There we go. Oops. Let's take this again. Do that. Okay. That's the start of the road there. Got a couple to level 4 now. we could do with getting some of these guys back to work on this. Because once you get the roads up and running, they'll start to walk faster. They'll take the roads and they'll be able to move things around just a little bit quicker, which helps. And I'd like to get that breastplate and that mole as quick as possible, really, and find some flowers. What are you still doing? Oh. That's why no one's helping. There we go. Really, guys, you couldn't get up that? Okay, can we have... Yes! Don't decline. Why would you ever decline that? Six. Oh, you'll make a good craftsman, but not good in a fight. Okay. So, a bit of luck, we're going to get this road laid fairly quickly. Very good. I think here I'm going to knock out some of these trees. Like I said, I don't like doing that. If we cut these trees back to the sides of the cliffs, we'll have loads of wood. Although I prefer to work with stone, but I need to clear this out to get some of the infrastructure of the buildings in place. Okay, so need to build the road a bit longer. Let's bring the road to here. That'll do for that. I'd like to get the mason to do some work, but I don't have an awful lot of stone for him to work with. But I need to get him up a couple of levels to try and get the next style workbench for him, which will help a great deal. And change his beds over. But at the moment, the carpenter's working flat out to try and get these orders done for the tradesmen. So I really can't put any more pressure on him. That's right, clear these away. And I think we're going to want... Let's see, we've got... no, I want to get either the potter, probably the herbalist. We want to get some healing involved here. So let's get a herbalist in here. As soon as that's been knocked down, we can start putting a road up here. Like so. Build that. And then we want to build the weaver's place. So let's look. And let's get this sorted out. I think we'll have a different base. I think the weaver would have a... let's go for a different floor. So... what did I do here? What have I done? Hang on, what have I done? Remove that. Remove it. Thank you, yes. Let's try that again. We wanted to have this. It shouldn't be... maybe I'll build a foundation rather than anything else. So let's finish that. Build that. And now let's go back and do this weaver. And we need to build the weavers. Not the weaver. What am I talking about? The herbalist. Sorry. Right, so all the excellent. All the chairs that I made. Let's move that up. So that'll be the first thing to be done there. Let's get to work on the herbalist hut. Use that. And we'll make this a little bit. I like to try and create different shapes. So let's do it this way around. And for the walls of this one, we'll have plain white. Yeah, and just a standard door, and then we want some nice windows for this. Let's have if we put one there and one there, 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 and there. Don't need windows on this side. Probably I don't need to, but to look on the street, there we go. Let's have that on that. And maybe a small window just on this side, and then one there. Okay, and then we'll go with that around here. Excellent. Bring that down. We don't do that. We don't want two. We want it with one width. Nearly there. Now I imagine that a herbalist would have a lot of flowers. So, no, I've done that again, silly me. I'm going to build it smaller, higher up, there we go. And I want to have some flowers here. There and there. And that one there. Now inside we need I don't want a weaver's workbench. No, we need to give somebody a job first of all. We can't make the bench without giving someone a job. So who can we choose? Definitely I think you. Changed. No, hang on. Later on it's going to become a cleric. Oh, hang on. Okay. Where are you two? Where's my, where's Kay? Well, you're keen, you're already in there. Nice. Let's get rid of that. Muscle waiting. You're brave. In the middle of combat and they try and go in. They don't think they're helping out their buddy, of course, but it won't take long now. Yeah, we need to get the herbalist up and running, and I need to get a herbalist with a high spirit, because I intend to make that herbalist into a cleric later on, and they'll be in combat, and I don't want them running away from battle scared, so they need to have a high spiritualism. So I shall choose that in a moment once we've done everything here. So let's promote somebody, you, I think, or you. What have you got? You like to eat a lot, and you like doesn't back down from a fight. I'll go with that. Okay, change your job. We'll have you doing that. Superb. So let's get you to get your job. Fantastic. And now we will go back to building this house and fitting in the herbalist bench. Yes. Let's turn that around here. And then we want... Can I make... No, we're still... Wooden supply shelf. So I have a wooden supply rack there, and we'll have supply shelves there. No, we don't do that. We want to put it in the middle. There we go. Can we fit 2 in? Yes, we can. Now the bed, I can't make these beds yet. I think I'm missing out the necessary items for it. Okay, for now I think that's fine. Let's have a look at the roof. We could do with... Yeah, what colour can we have it though? Can we have a different colour? Yeah, that's fine. And just to change the window a little bit. One there, one there. And that one there. Okay. Superb. So let's get you guys to sort that out quickly. And then in the meantime we'll have the road that I'm building to come through here. Down to there. And then we want the road to connect to these houses here. And then down. There we go. Build that. So we're coming along quite nicely now. We've got, I believe, is that everything in that house built? Ah, yes. So we need to, for the mason, we need to have stone, please. And stone there. So he hasn't got to travel very far then to get what he needs. Oh, I haven't got enough food. Okay. Well, that's why. Wake up. Okay. If the colony starves, it's on your head, Heath Wester. I've got my eye on you. You haven't had that trader return yet. Is he due to return today? 14 hours. Did the other trader come back? I don't remember. I don't remember seeing them all. Right. We still building here? Yes. Okay, this is all clear. This is cleared out here. We should have enough room here now to build the rest of the town. At least the early stages of the town. And then we've got to maybe expand the farm down around here. Get some animal husbandry working down here so we can start getting in things like eggs, feathers and wool. And that's the early foundations for a nice little community. It's going to get tougher. We haven't dealt with some of the more serious opponents yet, but I'm quite thankful for the fact that we haven't really had any tough opponents this early in the game, so I'm pleased about that. I want to move this whilst I'm thinking about it and bring it a bit closer, and this. There we go. Okay, that's also here. Harvest these and these and that. It's the silk. I think we need the silk, whatever it's called, to help build the more comfy beds. So that might help. Get rid of these trees for now. Wonderful. It's looking pretty good. It won't take long. If we can get some more, if I could just get some more food in here and get my, for the updates, I could get more workers working on it, but small steps, early steps. Let's take a little bit at a time. What do you want? No. No, and I don't want to sell anything just yet. We've got loads of wood, but I think I quite need that at the moment. That's my best commodity. Until I can get into those hills and start mining for the rocks. Nearly there. What are you doing? You are eating. Okay. Need to build maybe a common quarters for just workers to sleep in. Doesn't look good with them lying on the floor. But if we can just get this finished off here. Nearly there. You should just about finish the touches off on that. Wonderful. So, what's the inside looking like now? Ah. I'll have the bronze breastplate. Can he use the breastplate? Is that the knight that uses the breastplate? I guess he can't use it. Maybe it's the knight. At least I've got it for when it's needed. Okay. Just a few more bits and pieces and the inside will be done. Here we go. Oop. Go on, Kay. Where do you go? Run! Run, Forest. I could give them some help, call these people in, because if they're close to the flag, they will come in and help. Well done, mob. Excellent. Okay, let's get down to the shelves, and I'll need in here for the herbalist we want to keep bright flowers. Yep. And in this one we will keep frost nut flowers. Okay, and in that one we will keep, not cactus, silkwood bundles. There we are. So for the herbalist, I'd like you to make some of these. I want you to maintain a constant supply of 5 You're not ready for bandages yet, but for now, if we keep a constant supply of 5, that will help get the her levels up. Oh, and in here, I thought I did this. We want stone. There we are. Okay, well, this episode's gone through quicker than I thought. I'm going to call it a day for this episode. I think we've done very well. Let's have a look at what we've got so far. I think that looks pretty cozy. I know what I forgot. Before I sign off, let's add some garden lanterns. No, I want the wall lanterns for the outside. Is that the wall ones? Yeah. Why can't I add lanterns on the outside of that? Oh, it's gonna irritate. Okay, I'll do that. There we go, one there, and yeah. Oh, that's gonna annoy. Really is gonna annoy. Oh well, there we go. So we have the beginnings of a nice little community. So we've got our carpenter, got our mason, the weaver, and the herbalist. So we're getting there now. So I think I'm going to call it the end of this episode, and we'll come back very soon for the next one, and we'll try and get the last few crafters up and running. Well, I hope you've enjoyed today's episode, and if you did, please join us again in the near future. And thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye bye for now.